Okay, so Rulu mentions then. It could be possible. I'd have to check with each one just to be sure. Um,
Well, I don't think we really have time for that right now.
uh,
We should go find Sostos.
yes,
Although, hang on.
yes, Ashi.
As shady as that mission is, I don't think he necessarily intends to destroy the ecosystem. I'd imagine he'd have a account for this.
That seems that way.
Of course, doesn't hurt to make precautions either.
Yes, perhaps you can take a look at these later.
Yes, 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 I should.
But for now, let's go find Sostos.
Yes.
I do believe I know where he is, if it hadn't been too long yet.
All right. Have a good day, all of you. My apologies. You're a rather cute one. What's your name? I am Lady Bella Montechez, the smartest and greatest and current member of current head of the Montechez family.
Olivine points at her. She's the lady of the castle.
So wait. So the castle has a lady, not a lord. I see.
Lord and a lady. Lady Adelheid. Or Lord Adelheid.
So wait, so there are two ladies?
No, I misspoke. I do believe you will meet him.
I see. It is very good then. It is quite wonderful to witness young love. What?
Olivine just smirks and doesn't say anything.
I just in the low voices in passing, kind of like neither's got the pants in that relationship.
What? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I'm just in a low tone of voice as I'm passing, is going. Kind of like nobody's got the pants in this relationship.
Psst. Chuck-in, what is Hashi talking about? I don't like wearing pants. Dresses are much better.
Whoosh.
Stop killing me,
So-
Oh. Fuck.
Alright, and with that, we set out to find Sostos, drop Rulu off, and then Olivine's off to speak to Margarita.
Before you do that, though, as I'm walking by, I just kind of I'm gonna look ahead and then there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The pendant and the brooches, God. She was given it by somebody we once met. Wilhard Parrish.
I'm not sure I know who that is. Wait, would Olivine know who that is?
Let's see here. From the book and everything, yes.
Yes.
Wouldn't they be dead by now?
That's the thing.
I mean, that was quite some time ago.
Of course, all of the heroes should be dead. But they're not. They came back somehow. Walked amongst the living and caused all of this chaos. And we fought him. And we left him still alive. But then Apparently he died. At least that's what Marubba claimed. Something doesn't make sense.
I have no idea what this all means.
Neither do I. I was just reminded of it.
Oh, and about what Ambrosia said. So essentially, Olivine, as we're traveling, would tell Ashi pretty much everything that Ambrosia said about Vatos and the whole like dragon turtle thing, and that's why she's afraid of Vatos. She sees him essentially as a dragon turtle.
We don't really know anything about him, do we?
No, we don't.
I've just been happy that he seems to have Lara's best interests at heart, but ultimately, I don't know what kind of person he is. Well,
Yeah, that's why I plan to speak to Margarita more about Vatos, because I imagine she knows quite a bit about him.
I hope so.
And if not, then, well, it's actually either way, I'll be speaking with Vatos. But first, I need to speak to Margarita.
I'm coming with, if you speak with him.
Yes. You're welcome to
make sure
join me if you like.
Then make sure nothing happens. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
All my head looks back to Rulu. Sorry for all the chaos. I know you just got here and everything's just kind of crazy.
One bit.
It's a bit of a mad rush to get things done before we leave. Rudu.
So many things do, and so many things we haven't done.
Rudu said something. We can't hear him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He seems to be moving stuff, but he didn't say anything.
Gosh dang it. Alright then.
Hold on.
So, what does Oh, for goodness sakes.
So we haven't heard anything you said since Amy started talking.
Okay, so what does okay, so sorry, I said sorry, what was that, Azu? And then I kind of had to like mute my mic quickly because puppy.
Oh, I was saying that
Kind of missed time.
all of mine looks to Rulu and just apologizes to her, saying sorry about all the chaos of you just getting here and everything.
Okay, and Rulu
So much
just
we had to do. We had to do before moving out.
okay, and Rulu just explains like, no, it's not a problem at all. It despite the garden and its magical properties and really blinding effects, and despite the not very good first impression, at the very least the surrounding forests are very healthy and very nice. You clearly notice that she's shaking.
Insight check. I'm gonna check and see what she's really thinking.
I'm gonna fish for insight as well. 20.
25.
No, 24.
Or, wait.
Okay.
All right. Wait, I mistyped that. Wait, no, I didn't.
What do you
No.
mistyped it? How?
It's a natural.
I was looking at hers.
Good job.
GG.
So 24 to 25.
Okay, so, you two can clearly tell that she's trying to sound nice.
Rulu,
What's with
you know you don't have to center yourself around me. Just speak your mind freely. Tell me what you're really thinking.
It's horrible. It's extremely horrible. I do not like it at all.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
What is the Lord like?
Well, I can assure you nothing like flowering. Thankfully for all of us. I was shocked when I first heard about the garden too. And that's why I was glad that you were able to see it and take a look at it, because it's like this needs to be addressed before it gets out of control. But I just want to say I'm sorry to just, dump that all on you.
Flowering's got a kind heart and a healing hand, but not really the brightest bulb. No, I wouldn't say that because I don't know what that is. Not really the sharpest tool.
Not quite the brightest candlestick, I see.
Yeah. So it was obviously not malicious intent, but she didn't think it through very well. I mean, I'm no druid, and I know that introducing plants is not a good thing. I think she was just caught up in how pretty it were and how helpful they could be. But yeah, so as far as Lord Adelheid goes, he's well. Well, I guess you'll see. We'll meet him here in a moment.
And dear girl, what's with the way you came here anyway?
The way I came here? Oh, you mean by flying? Yes, I had one of my animal friends come take me and transport me here. It's very convenient to fly. It's a
So
whole
does
lot
it
better
really-
than trying to go through the forests.
I'm glad you were
Thank
able to get here on time. I was a bit worried. I was like, wait, it's a bit of a travel. I hope she can make it.
So animals like you, huh?
Yes.
Can even resist their own instincts. That's a neat skill.
Well, it's not just that, but that's Noel has been a friend of mine for a bit.
Rulu's a very talented druid. She doesn't give herself enough credit.
You should talk to my friend Mara. She likes critters a lot.
Um,
I'm sure you got a lot in common.
is this some sort of intentional design flaw? Why is there a broken door?
Don't worry about it.
was broken earlier. Don't worry about it though. They're taking care of it.
I also need to ask, why were the soldiers screaming mudmen?
There was a misunderstanding earlier.
If I forget, I pass this away. There you go.
I'm the only one who doesn't know what happened.
Let's see here. So you exit, and I notice Adelheid just speaking with everyone over here, talking about like about roles and everything. Akenra, of course, is just here because, well, he's the most asked him.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning, Adelheid. I'd like to introduce you to someone.
Yes. Good morning. Hello. And who might you be? I heard a bit of a ruckus. Yes, concerning some sort of infiltration. Confidence asks.
It wasn't an infiltration. It was Rulu and her animal companion.
Oh, it's you.
Your boys
She's a
got
druid.
little- Your boys got a little excited.
So, little one, how have you been these last few days? Without Sir Solstos and Miss Justice.
Yes, how has it been at Polly?
It's actually been quite peaceful. Hawkeye's been taking really good care of the soldiers and everything, taking care of the drills. He's actually really responsible. I didn't really expect that from a Fae, but he seemed rather happy once I told him that I had to leave for a few days.
Almond's not sure what to think about that.
I'm sure he'll be able to handle the soldiers and the responsibilities quite well. He does seem quite like the old age responsible type, I think, right?
Olivine sort of crosses their arms. Are you sure he wasn't trying to come off that way just so you wouldn't worry? He is a Fae, after all.
You're right, but he didn't seem strange until after I told him I was about to leave.
He didn't seem strange.
Until then, what happened?
I'm not exactly sure. I tried to keep my eye on him and everything,
Huh.
but I guess that's it. If he did something, it's clearly out of my visual range.
Well, hopefully everything's fine. I imagine it is. Anyway, this is Lord Adelheid. And Adelheid, this is Rulu.
Quick.
Rulu Riviera.
Let me try to bring this
Okay.
up.
Ashimatas yourself.
Yes. So, good morning. Rulu, is it? Yes. I am Rulu Rivera.
Huh.
A druid from Fort Polly. Oh. Sir Sostos. He walks over this way. As Olivine had said, this one, Sir Adelheid, Silberleet, is our new lord. I
At
hope
which
you
point, yeah, go on.
I hope you promise to serve him as well as, if not better, than how you served me. Understand, Rulu? Of course.
At which point, I just walk on over and elbow, hiding and grinning at him.
What is it, Ashi?
Nothing. Just out of you.
So, I'm glad to have you as part of our troop, as one of my generals. Hold on.
I heard a pup. Ding.
That was cute.
Plain
Okay,
pup.
sorry about that. He was trying to attack my electric fan. Okay.
The fan had insulted his family. Alright.
So, okay, I guess we're still doing this. Hold on.
I heard adorable complaining.
I think he wants to play.
Maybe.
Now's not the time, pupper.
Okay, so continuing then, Rulu gets on one knee and bows to Adelaide. Thank you. From what I recall, we'll be needing you to guide Ashi and Olivine and the rest of the party, the rest of our detachment, over to the border of Tenaria. Do you accept this mission? Of course. I mean, yes, my lord.
Olivine looks over to Rulu. When we were traveling, you were the first person that came to mind when it came to guiding. You know, your knowledge of the land and your ability to navigate is probably some of the best that I've ever seen. So naturally, I'd ask for your help.
Of course, but I'm not really the best. I can do my best though. Nonsense.
The best.
Nonsense. Miss Olivine here has given you such high regards and praise. I trust that you'll be able to succeed. Even if you believe that your best is not enough, I'm certain that it will be more than enough.
You like to know your stuff.
As I said to Ashi, Lord Adelheid, Rulu is a very talented druid. She doesn't give herself enough credit.
Sounds like somebody I know.
I just kind of glances to Ekenra, having caught on to this.
Let's see here. You notice that Isimos is just while still being carried by confidence, is just elbowing her little brother.
Well, if you'll excuse me, Lord Adelheid, in regards to what I'd mentioned before, might I make a suggestion on something that you may do?
That I may do.
Yes, in regards to Fort Polly, it's a bit of distance from each other, so might I suggest something of a sort of like establishing trade between the two locations, perhaps outposts and such. Maybe establishments for like a trade route.
You mean a supply chain?
Yes, sorry. It's just something to consider.
That would be very wise. That would actually be something that is very wise to suggest. Olivine.
I assume that was confidence or Sostos?
No, Sostos.
Yeah, I could tell that much.
I was like, it sounds like confidence, but speaking a little too slow. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, Sostus is very
Andy,
slow and deliberate.
Andy, hold on. Shh. 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 Quiet.
I picked up on it.
No.
Quiet.
No. I was not muted during that, wasn't I?
No.
and it's
Like adorable sound.
Don't worry about it, man.
and we won't forget about it. Don't worry about it. That was fucking cute.
Like naughty puppy noises.
I wanna play.
Not
Andy,
now.
Danny's talking to himself again.
What do you think, sir? What do you think, Commander Confidence? Right now, it could spread our forces a bit thin, but establishing a trade route and a supply chain to ensure that both territories gain support from each other would be rather beneficial, I believe. I think so too. Isimos pipes up.
Yes, it's just something I'd thought of earlier that might be able to better help with both outposts or both settlements. But anyways, my lord, if you'd excuse me, I have some other things I need to do before we get going. So, by your leave, then.
Yes. You are dismissed.
Thank you. that, she takes a bit of a court bow and heads back towards the castle.
Towards the manor.
Oh, manor, yeah, the
Yeah.
broken door.
The broken door.
Because apparently a castle has a mansion inside of it.
The castle has a keep, which is considered a mansion. So I've understood.
So, Sir Sostos, how has it been these couple of days here? It has been rather exciting. How is Little Justice? Is she doing any better? Or is she causing any trouble? And then you hear Confidence's voice. Quite the contrary. She's actually learning a whole lot over here. Not causing too much trouble anymore, though.
I wonder why.
Okay, so the whole lot of you make your way towards the library, correct?
Yep, looking for Margarita.
Rita Margarita!
And then the difficult task of separating her from Vathos for a conversation. Conversation about him.
Okay, that being said, we're going to pause that one over there, and this, let's see here. We're going to scoot over to Quinn to see what he was doing during the entire garden nonsense that happened. So, for all intents and purposes, this is roughly... Be right back.
This
is roughly our... Stop interrupting, puppy.
Look, kid.
Okay, so this is roughly, let's say, this occurs during the same time that the whole garden incident occurred. Okay. Okay.
Got it.
All right then. So, Quinn, you came into the library and to do what again?
And his Discord or computer or internet crashed.
Yeah, interesting timing there.
Yeah.
He came into the library to go away.
Sounds about right.
There we go.
Sorry. My Discord pooped out.
That's okay.
I was going to go to the library to talk with freaking Nefertank
Excuse me.
about the what do you call them? About the heroes, and kind of have a couple requests of her as well. Because at this point it's like what, 3 hours before we leave?
Pretty much.
Yep. So I'm surely over there.
Okay, so you enter the library and you manage to speak or manage to see Nefertank and well, even Justice in here for some reason.
Again. Okay. Or still, rather.
She's still here. Anyway. What the fuck?
Well then.
Well, this isn't ominous at all.
Ominous library music.
Yep. Alright then. Welcome. Welcome, Sir Quinn. How are you?
Hi, Priestess Nefertank, Bastotep, Justice Margarita Vathos. Greetings to you all.
Hi, Quinn. I still have this bird on my head.
You're doing well. I'd say you've almost passed phase 1. Let's say a couple more hours. You're doing surprisingly well. What are you doing in the library?
I really don't know. I chased the mudman over here. Remember? and then it was actually then was actually Catherine, and now I'm not sure what I want to do for the rest of the day. But I've been talking to Margarita over here about floating kitchenware.
Float. What?
She wants to talk about floating kitchenware. I want to talk about floating targets. What about floating training dummies?
Not understand how much use learning magic and reading can be. It is quite fascinating.
I want a spell that can make my sword super shiny.
Yes, that too. Which you may learn from books. I just kind of slam a tome shut for a moment. Just
Slams it shut.
knowledge is written in these. This is how things survive the generations and not lost because somebody could not be bothered to share their knowledge to others.
Riled up Margarita is over this.
But reading is so boring.
It is a matter of attitude. If you thirst for knowledge, for improving yourself, then it is a pain you must bear.
Indeed. Now then, if you perhaps would like to learn the spell Prestidigitation to impress yourself with the shininess of your sword, you'd best. Andy, fucking hell! Hold on.
Just hearing Ruda go from the freaking nice, sultry, very
suave.
suave, sultry voice into Andy. It's hilarious. It took me for the longest time to fucking learn what the fuck sultry and suave meant.
Okay, I'm back again. I don't know for how long.
I'm gonna give you three and a half seconds.
Sure, why not?
Um,
Sir, what was I saying? Alright.
something about like
When
impressing
Express yourself with the shininess of your sword.
the justice.
Then perhaps you should take my princess's advice and learn magic from these books. Unless, of course, you would much prefer learning elsewhere.
I'd say you should take Valthas's advice, Justice. There are many strong magic users in this room. And, well, Valthas knows both magic and knows how to fight damn well as well. So, I'd say you should listen to him. Magic can be fun.
I'll think about it later.
Oh, speaking of justice, there was, would Quinn have heard the ruckus in the garden?
Nope. Because like I said, right now, around this time would be the talk with Ambrosia.
Right, so it hasn't happened yet. Okay, I forgot. Okay, retcon that in that case. Well, anyhow. High Priestess Nefertank, I may have some rather I may have a rather serious request to make of you.
What may that be, Sir Gwyn?
Are you able to cast the spell Sending? Preferably multiple times.
The sending spell?
Yes. I would
Yeah.
like to get in contact with a certain individual.
Margaret
Yes.
would like to roll inside check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quinn's not going to contest. He's not hiding this.
Just kinda. Okay.
You see
Imagine
that
he's got- Yeah, go on.
that was inside, right?
Mhm.
You see Quinn's, besides his disheveled, kind of somewhat cleaned up attire, he looks serious. This isn't sarcasm. Yes, the sending spell. It relates to the 10 heroes. And I may know how to get in contact with one of them.
To you now.
Yes, Vathos. The hero of Earth, in fact. The weapon we're going after.
What message would you like to send?
I would like to inside check Vathos. What he meant by that kind of quippy "do you now?"
Same
Go
thing.
Go for it.
32.
22.
From what you could tell, it seems as though it seems to be more of a bit of disbelief.
Okay, as Nefertank asks, what? Okay, so disbelief is what I glean.
Disbelief, as if you get the feeling that he doesn't think that you actually have.
Okay. Quinn doesn't.
But
Quinn
at the
looks
same time, you also with your role, you also feel like there's a quiver of concern.
Okay. This character never ceases to amaze me on just how deep, like how many layers he has. Lathos is such an amazing character. I love
Vathos
him.
is like onions.
Nice.
He has layers.
Really nice.
And layers have layers, and fish have layers, as well as dragon turtles have layers.
Well,
Why are we talking about layers now?
Yes, Vathos,
Alright.
I have. And that's exactly why I'd like all of you to pay attention. And Quinn, at this point, Quinn would know that the inheritor of Earth is more than likely Justice, right? Hang on.
Dammer confirmed it in front of all of us.
Wait. Huh?
sorry, what?
Looking in Mara's sheet. Just fly speed, apparently.
Did you put in the wrong kind of siren, Emmy?
I don't think so.
Let me take a look. Ah, fucking hell. Where is Margarita?
I just noticed.
Loading very slowly.
She's got the con +1, wish +1, charisma +1, homebrew.
Is number.
Wait, I forgot what. Being a power does not do anything with that.
Hold on.
That is large power, and then no power. The fuck?
Wait. Let's see. That's right, because
I'm back.
because I renamed them. Got it.
Yeah, I was.
Okay,
I
let me
was
fix
like,
it.
Mara can fly? Why did you tell? Didn't she tell me?
There you go.
Flying octopus.
That'd be kinda cool.
Yes. They can fly by spinning around with their arms as propellers.
That is such a retarded image.
That sounds like something out of a Sonic game.
It really does.
Well, anyway,
Well, that was funny, that diversion. Anyway, back to the thing.
Okay, Fives, what were you saying?
Okay. The hero of the inheritor of hero of Earth, the inheritor of Earth, Justice Denami, and only one practitioner may be alive at the time. This all links back to a single individual that me, Ashi, Rose, and Kendra, as well as Margarita. Yeah, like those four. Me, Ashi, Margarita, and Rose had a run-in with, as well as Kendra and Kyon. Willard
Yes.
Parrish.
Yes, him.
He seemed different.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you agree, Margarita?
Yes. It was very strange.
He seemed reluctant, understanding, compassionate even.
He had some sort of different goal, separate from the others. Or so it would seem.
Exactly.
He was not
wish-
immediately hostile towards us.
He was
Just
even willing to
merely,
cooperate with us.
Merely, oppositional.
An adversary,
We
more so.
maybe, if we could send him a message, as you say, we could turn him over to our side. If he is still around, that is.
I wouldn't bet on it, but I want to meet him. If possible, I would like to take Ambrosia and a couple other people with me as well. Then once the meeting's done, report back and catch up with the rest of the group on the way to Tenaria. That information may be of paramount importance for our survival.
So, what will this message be?
Do you want me to read it, or do you just, because I revised it a little bit?
Yep.
But
Just post it in the chat.
okay.
Ow, my jaw.
Don't ow your off. Take care of that jaw of yours. I'm gonna take care of it for you.
That. That is what I planned. That is what I planned to send him. Well, via High Priestess Nefertank here.
There's a bit of a problem. I've
Yes?
never met this person, so I wouldn't be able to send it to him. However,
That's right.
what is it, Emmy?
I don't think there's such a restriction on sending.
To a creature with which you are familiar.
Mm-hmm. I am relaying it via Nefertank.
Doesn't knowing the name of the creature qualify?
Nope. I forgot about that. God dang it.
Alright, fair
Let's
enough.
see here. However, at the very least, I've been preparing multiple different spell scrolls for all of you. I did prepare this one for you. I did happen to prepare one of these. She hands you a scroll of sending.
Thank you, Thousandworth. Is it just a spell scroll for the spell sending?
Yes.
In that case, Quinn takes it, looks at Nefertank and at Vathos, Margarita and Justice, then opens it, or like opens a seal or however it's sealed, and channels his ranger magic into it and attempts to cast sending.
Alright. Roll
Targeted
Arcana.
and will it perish.
Roll the Arcanum.
I'm so scared I have nothing left because of fucking no.
Well, no, never mind, no.
Fine. Arcana, which is 6.
Before you roll,
Mhm.
could Margarita attempt to assist?
The alternative is that he can, or the alternative is that Margarita can use a scroll and cast it herself.
But help
She's
actually
not
isn't
going to,
possible.
though. She's not, I'm just wondering, if she could assist but not cast the spell herself.
Unfortunately,
Perhaps
no.
advice.
Well,
She can try to advise on how to cast it, but at the same time, let me go take a look at the spell again real quick.
Okay.
I don't think it allows for assistance.
Unfortunately, let's see, let's see. Her type of warlock does not learn sending, so she can't necessarily give advice about it.
Okay.
You know who you
never
really
mind
should
then.
be talking to?
Doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Well, here goes. Pray for not to nat 1.
Ah,
You know you just jinxed it, right?
here, let me help.
What?
Basta tap like Basta takes your hands and tries to like hold it a bit like tries and like extends them a little bit further to hold the scroll a bit more firmly and more opened. Come on, don't be such a coward.
Thank you.
All right, I know rangers can't cast these, but bards and wizards can. So you're not quite a bard yourself yet either.
No. Only no ranger magic.
You should know something similar, or rather, eventually.
The fuck was that spell called?
Which spell?
There's a ranger spell that's similar to sending.
I
I
Think
never heard
of-
of it. Interesting.
I think Flowering knows it. It's called Windspeak.
There is
Why?
a windspeak spell. I don't have it prepared currently though.
As a ranger, you should be able to know how to. You should be able to know how to cast it. Try casting it that way, as if you are channeling Windspeak through the sending scroll.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
Basically, she's giving you pointers
Oh.
on how to like not mess up.
Oh, no. Blah. Okay, never mind. I had a wrong fucking... Yeah. I completely forgot that Windspeak was a fucking ranger spell. Yep.
little clarification. Is it Windspeak or Whisper Wind? Because I wanna-
Speak.
Wind space speak. A first level ritual BOLS.
Oh, it's Book of Lost Spells. That explains that.
You don't get any of the homebrew, do you?
Would it mean I don't get any homebrew?
Did you clear your cache or something to like remove it, or?
Yeah, I had to clear my cache earlier, so
Makes sense.
So did I. I reinstalled all of it.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright then, that's good.
And then...
Alright then. Now I want you to roll Arcana with advantage with an extra +5.
Thank you, Master Jip. I would kind of like for them to like screw it up.
That
so
point is just not meant to be.
Thank God.
Now-
Normally it would have been 9.
Now I want you to roll a 1d20.
Roll to attack.
That's one. You gain. You gain. Okay, here. You gain Arcana experience.
Okay. Do I get inspiration?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Congrats, by the way.
Yay!
It's almost
also-
more impressive.
And also, freebie, you also gain a Wisdom spellcasting experience.
Nice.
So spell attack?
Yes.
It's
Yay!
always more impressive when you roll a straight d20 and get a natural 20 because somehow the probability of getting a natural 20 is lower when you have no modifiers.
Uh-huh. I know, weird. And Quinn feels the scroll activate and recites the message in the scroll. Kind of like he'd be the way he imagines Windspeak would be cast because he hasn't used it in God knows forever. And once it is done, just rolls the scroll back up.
Okay.
Thanks, Bastathep. You're a savior.
Right. Then before I forget, before you finish rolling up the scroll, it just burns up immediately.
Okay.
It's a one-time use.
Yep.
That's
Right. Forgot that spell scrolls work like this.
It is a bit of a quirk. A bit strange and kind of hazardous, but
Well, it's haven't used these things in a long while. Hopefully he reaches it and something comes of it.
Okay. A few moments. Okay, hold on. Ah, shoot. Wrong.
Interesting choice of music, by the way, Real.
Yep. It is kind of serious,
I'm
though.
really worried about you telling him where we're going and what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a feeling of.
Do you think that? Yeah. Do you think that Quinn isn't? He knows full well how dangerous this is. Hence why he addressed it as a serious situation, because fuck, it could go either way.
Very much so.
I'm just worried
It's you
that
and
he doesn't,
Rondo.
Hold on.
worried he doesn't, like, I'm just worried that, because I don't.
Okay. Immediately, let's see here. After a few moments, words begin to spring up to your mind.
Oh.
And you notice that it's in Willard's voice.
Mm-hmm.
We meet at Fingalbaith at the board. We meet at Fingalbaith at the border
Fingalbaith.
of Fingalbaith. Fingalbaith at the border of the calamity.
Good
Quinn
grief,
said-
Willard. You're so dramatic.
Quinn says it out loud.
Does
would-
anyone
would-
recognize that?
That was him.
So
We have a response.
then, he is alive.
Why do you sound surprised?
according to what you all have told me about what had happened there, you said that Mirabur, this Mirabur pirate fellow, said that he saw them all dead.
He did. But we know it. All of us heard different things. But we know for a fact that Guillaume Martes Willard Parrish, Bonifacio Winters, and Agino Submare were all alive and present in that cave.
What was that, Emmy?
I said, we did not kill them. They were alive when last we saw them. And yet, he said, we saw the bodies. It does not make sense, no? And also, again, does Fingerbase bite seem so familiar to us since we heard him recite them?
So, Basotep perks up. Looks like we're going back to my hometown, aren't we?
What? Your hometown?
Yes.
That's weird.
At the very least, I can give you a bit of a tour.
If we have time for that.
With Margarita.
Sorry, what?
Would Margarita know our Fingerbite?
Nope.
Okay. Good to know. This is why I don't accidentally do a dumb.
Inside check on Bastothep. Actually, Quinn says, if you are from this Fingerbite place, then would you care to accompany me alongside a couple others? We may need a guide.
Well, I suppose so, since we all should be going the same way.
It's the border of the calamity.
Yes,
This all.
Fingerbite is at the border of Eternia.
Oh,
That's what they meant by calamity.
that place. That was hit by so many crises. Oh. Interesting choice.
I don't like this.
But it is good that you answered, yes?
Fortunately, the towns at the borders didn't meet any harsh calamities, but it is eerie to go past the border.
Undoubtedly so. I'm not forcing you to come with us, Bastothep.
She breathes in and then breathes out. Come on, Quinn. What are you all worried about? It's me after all. The buxom beauty. No, nothing like. Little of this isn't going to scare me.
Tentacle around her arm.
Yep. Sounds more like misdirection of worry to me, but why would the buxom beauty do that? Am I right? Stunning flower.
Besides, it'd be nice to see the old town again. She looks towards Nefertank, and Nefertank just nods with a pleasant smile. That was my hometown when I first met High Priestess Nefertank.
So you both know your way around the place then?
She doesn't really. She actually ended up getting lost visiting there. Indeed, it was quite a blunder, but at the very least I was able to find both you, Bastotep, and Nung Sekhmet.
Well, say that's more of a blessing than anything. They rather revere you, I'd say.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice that. Okay, and so yeah. Anyway, tentacle thing. Let's see here. Thanks, Margarita.
Tinty.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it too much.
You are welcome. Still keeps it on there though.
So, does that mean that you guys are all going to Tenaria then, right?
Who was that?
That was Justice.
That would be Justice, yeah, since you moved up.
Yeah, that's what we're planning on doing.
It would appear so.
Okay. You also noticed the armored eagle just like biting itself to scratch.
Aw.
There seems to be the thing seems to be progressing quite well. What was its name?
Sorry, I didn't catch any of that. What?
I said, the eagle thing seems to be progressing well. What was its name?
Oh, the eagle's name. I don't think we gave it a name.
Well,
That's right.
Well, if you guys aren't gonna give it a name, I'm going to give it a name.
Justice.
Alright then. You are going to be, Super Eagle. Got it?
Looking at Super Eagle, how does it feel?
Inside check on the giant eagle.
$19.
18.
It looks completely indifferent.
Okay. And Quinn just like kind of what do you call it when you can just raise your shoulders? Shrugging. Yeah. Quinn kind of shrugs and lets it go. Well, I guess Super Eagle it is then. Super Eagle of Cleve, Solace's gold crown. All right.
Oh, what nonsense are you saying, Justice? Clearly, this magnificent burb, known as a giant eagle, should have a much more fitting and dignified name.
Hyper Eagle?
Shut up! Tentacle lady.
Sorry, what?
In that case, I think it should be Uber Eagle, since it's quite majestic.
If you missed it, when Walter was saying a much better name, Margaret automatically just went, Hyper Eagle?
Oh, that was Margarita. I thought that was just you out of character.
No,
No.
that's Margarita. Which is why all of us are laughing.
Well, that is a very interesting name, my princess. I was hoping for something that didn't include eagle in its name.
I was just going with the theme.
We can think of a name later on, but for now I have one more thing I need to take care of. Thank you again, Vastothep and High Priestess Nefertank. There's so much more I wish I could
Considering
talk with everyone.
considering that it is a giant eagle, a bird of great size and strength for the skies, I'm thinking of perhaps a word from our language that means heavenly. What do you think of celeste?
Did you target at Margarita or who?
Margarita?
Okay.
I don't know
Sorry,
what
you're gonna
Emmy's
have to
doing.
repeat that. Somebody was talking to me.
Yeah,
No
I
worries.
just noticed. Okay. Considering that it is a magnificent and large burb with great strength, that's fit for a god of the skies. Perhaps we can name it something based on our language. Something that means heavenly or divine. Perhaps Celesta.
Alright, guys. Celesta. I was thinking some things like Ravi, but that works too.
Deviano. Perhaps?
Mermin?
Mirces.
Wakwa.
Wasn't able to mute in time for that. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. Oh, that was you.
No
I thought that was you again, Emmy.
No, that's yummy.
No,
Okay.
that was yummy. No worries.
Let's go.
Bonjour.
What of that, Sir Quinn?
You know, I rather like Celeste.
Celeste.
Gives fitting for a bird, or fitting for a bird soaring the skies, a predator of the weak, and an observer for those on the ground. Good thinking about us.
Basta reaches up and pulls you down to her level, and whispers to your ear, "Are you guys still doing this?"
Kill me if I don't.
I'm pretty sure you're just digging yourself a deeper hole.
Add him to the
What
list.
even is it even a hole at this point?
It's
Is
just
it a hole and you just loop back around?
it's a shotgun in my face.
It's an
It's what it
abyss.
is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're fucked.
Yep. By the way, Vathos, speaking of, Quinn kind of raises up, like nods at Vathos and raises, stands up. Speaking of Vathos, did you know that there are several expressions of verbs in common? At least in
Yes.
the material plane,
Yes, of course. Of course.
as in denominators.
Yes, of course. When I first arrived here, I did ask when I first came to this castle, and you showed me that small burb. I called it a bird. It seems as though that it's called burb in this area of the land. Is it not?
I'm trying to not laugh right now. I can't keep my queen voice. I'm just.
Is it not the case?
Well, not quite. The official name is Bird, as a common denominator. The Bird is more of I guess
Colloquial.
it's a bit of a. It's a colloquial expression of the same word. Both are understood, though. I think there may have been a bit of a misunderstanding there.
Colloquial.
Yes, bird being the colloquial one and bird being the official word in the common language.
Colloquial. Doesn't that mean the dumb version of saying it?
No, no, it
Mario
doesn't mean.
instantly fucked up. instantly pops up before anything. Most people simply wish for a simpler, more pleasant way of communicating. I have found.
That's more or less it. But it doesn't make one way or another any more stupider or dumber, as you put it. That's simply how it is in the dictionary.
Uses music. Oh, name. Dumberer Master. Okay.
Yeah.
Dumberer.
Dumber. But both work, Vathos, so don't worry about it. It's not something that people mistake. It just may be a bit confusing to some. As to why you're using the colloquial version of it rather than the actual word from the dictionary.
Colloquial. Used in ordinary or familiar conversation, not formal or literary.
I see, my princess. So, does that mean you prefer saying bird?
Well, I don't really have a preference, but more people would. There would be less confusion if you use the word bird.
Well, if that is the case, I shall go ahead and use bird.
I am partial to birds, though. It is simply a matter of taste. In fact, it is quite endearing.
Exactly. And if your princess likes it, then why not keep using bird? Just-
I shall consider it, but at the same time, I wish that people would be able to understand me proper.
They do. None of us have had issues understanding you. I don't see why others would.
I can't believe we're doing this. Alright.
D&D, everybody.
I see. Unless I find a different reason otherwise, I believe I will stick with saying bird for the time being.
Alright.
I shall test things out and see if more people will understand.
Oh my god.
Flowering umbrella will make this into a shit show. No! I already see the scene.
If anything, they're backing up your claim, unintentionally.
You know what? I'm doing this. Fuck you.
Okay, but
Yeah.
gotcha. Before go ahead. I mean, was it?
I was thinking, I'm foreseeing that even after this, our choices are going to make a permanent mark on the language.
Hey, you guys want to debate on the bastardization of the English language again?
Yes.
We are not doing a one-off spin-off of this. I'm not hopping on that fucking train.
But yeah. With that being said, we are at time. So, what'll happen next time for our heroes? We'll see you again in the Rondo of Kiecross Eternia. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you again later. Bye bye.
Bye.